Hey there all, Mann video fans. I'm back again with another video, and this time I have chose the popular grandma stories which I'm even going to speak with the digitized version, like how those stories are related in today's world. So be with me till the end, but before that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel by pressing the bell icon. You can even like, share or comment on my video. These are on a series based popularly stories of grandma which will be added with today's digital version so as to visualize it that how much the technology has helped everybody's day-to-day life and the technical aspects are fruitful to us or not. A thirsty crow, grandma's older version. Once there was a thirsty crow. In search of water, he was roaming here and there but couldn't find water anywhere. He was getting tired but still continues to search water as it was very thirsty. Then the crow finds a pot having water in it. The crow goes near the pot and finds that the pot is filled with very little water. It tried very hard to reach the water level with its beak, but it can't reach as the water was very low in the pot. The crow starts thinking as to how to reach the water level. Then he sees the stones which were around the pot. Slowly he picks the stones one by one and starts putting in the pot. Then slowly the water comes up. The crow drinks the water and satisfies its thirst and flew away happily. A thirsty crow, grandma's digital vision. Once there lived many birds happily. They all formed a group-like family and flew away here and there. No fears, no tears, no dangers. Nothing stopped them from living happily. But as the mobile devices launched, the towers built for the devices to create networks started putting the birds' life in a danger. Now the birds are tired in finding an appropriate place for them to survive. Before, many humans didn't know to keep a bowl filled with water outside the house. But now, as people understand to keep water outside the house, the increase in the mobile networks are like punishing the bird's life to death. The birds are in search of a proper place where they can make their nest, but unfortunately, considering the cell towers as their rest area, despite being unknown to the fact that the electromagnetic radiation waves which is generating from the cell towers will kill the hope of that bird to reach its nest. The electromagnetic radiation waves which come from the cell towers will leave the bird in pain to face the hell with agony. Innocent birds seize here and there in search of a stone or maybe any tool kind which can help the bird to get detached from the cell towers. It began to panic, but by the time the bird left over with agony till death, then slowly the bird dies and will never fly away happily. Grandma's illusion. The ill effects of EMR, electromagnetic radiation generated by the cell towers on birds, have found out that it can damage the embryos and the eggs of the birds. Second, a team of Punjab University headed by R.K. Kohli exposed 50 embryos of birds to EMR for around 5 to 30 minutes. For everyone's shock, all the 50 embryos were damaged, almost like microwaved. Third, the microwave can even interfere with the senses of the birds and can misguide them while preying and navigating. Fourth, a ritual was being followed for feeding food to birds at home, but it is also disappearing slowly and steadily. Fifth, EMR is the fourth invisible pollution affecting the life of the birds by decreasing the bird population. Sixth, limit the network so that the next generation can also see the birds in reality, not in photos. Something is to be done, like either lesser the network to only one or two, or reduce in building the number of networks. Before 20-25 years back, only landline phones were there and only one network was available, which was working throughout the country. We can manage, and many of us had lived in that ambience too. Moral of this story. After hearing the grandma's allusion on how the bird's life is affected by EMR, the moral of the story is that by just keeping water and grains outside our home will not help the birds reach its roost. The crow in a thirsty crow story. Even after so many struggles, the crow drinks the water and overcomes its thirstiness and flew away happily. But here, once the bird is struck in the cell phone towers, because of the electromagnetic radiation waves, the birds can't separate themselves even after so many struggles and cannot fly away happily. So friends, this is the grandma's older vision and the digitized vision of the story A Thirsty Crow. Now the time has come for every one of us to bring a change. When everything starts from I, why a change can't start from I? Share this video with many people and especially with the kids because they are the next generation and they should know that what and where the changes are to be done. Thank you for watching the video.